What's up YouTube, it's TheSuperNamek's, and again I'm doing this solo, just trying to put more footage on the channel for you guys. But tonight, as you saw, I will be doing my Koa'ki Meiru deck that I actually just picked up from this last regional, and I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty sweet. So onto the deck profile, we play 3 Urnite, main engine of the deck. You reveal a Iron Core Koa'ki Meiru, special summon any Koa'ki Meiru from your deck, so it's actually really good. Then you play 3 Crusaders. This is what you're going to be summoning mostly. When you destroy a monster by battle, you can reoccur one of your Koa'ki Meiru cards, mainly Diamond Core, Iron Core if you need it, and it's actually really good. And it's 19 beater along with Urnite 2000 beater, so they get pretty beefy. The one Koa'ki Meiru Tornado. Once per turn, I can send an Iron Core back to the top of my deck, and I can destroy all special summon monsters on my opponent's side of the field. It's really good. On for the other part of it, we have the one Code Soldier Wolfbark. Reoccurs your Bears and your Gorilla. Instant XYZ. I mean, first turn, opening it kind of sucks, but it's necessary to play. Then you play 3 Bear. Searches your Tenki so you can search your Urnites and all that, and it's Koa'ki Meiru Fists, so it's really good. And then the one Gorilla. Same thing, you can search it with Tenki and you can pop a spell card with it, so it's actually really good. And I only played 12 monsters. I was playing the Tour Guide build, but I thought it was kind of slow, because even with I only run 12 monsters and I still find it kind of cloggy, but it's good. Onto the spells, 3 Tenki. Searches your Urnite. It's a really good play. We actually played double Gyoku. Opening it kind of sucks, but the ability to search it whenever you want and lock an opponent's back row is really good. The 1 Tensu for the additional normal of any Beast Warrior, so it's really good, especially if you have 2 Urnites. This card really is amazing. And it kind of gives you a little bit more fodder for Bear to do Bear Pops and shit like that. We play 3 Iron Core. I hate playing 3 of this card, but it is necessary because you need it to activate Urnite's effect. You need it for Reckoned Power, which is a really good card. And sometimes you just have to dump an Iron Core just to keep the Koa'ki Meirus on board. 3 Diamond Core. It's a Rota for any Koa'ki Meiru card in the deck. It's really good. And you can banish it to protect Koa'ki Meirus from being destroyed. The only thing that sucks, it's not a quick effect, so I can't chain it. But other than that, if you banish at the end of the beginning of the turn, it's really good. Then we play the 1 Mind Control. There's so many level 4 decks going around that it's just really good to do extra XYZ plays. And then we play 2 Forbidden Lances to make sure my plays go through. I want to play a 3rd, but I don't have a 3rd super. I'm a Rarity Horde, and I can't find the room. 3 Mystical Space Typhoon. Fiendish Chain is a huge card being played still. Even though a lot of people are switching to Breakthrough Skill, they're still keeping Fiendish in the main. When people side in Vanity's Emptiness, Skill Drain, stuff like that, really kills the deck, so you kind of have to be able to space it, and I'd rather be able to main it than side it. Okay, onto the traps. 2 Deep Prison. Vastly superior to Mirror Force. Gets around the hands. I can't explain how amazing that card is. Even though I don't like it, I went back to playing 2 Fiendish Chains, just because it does serve purposes. That, and when people decide they're going to use the hands to attack you, it's kind of like a chump block, more or less. My favorite card personally is Reckoned Power. For those of you who don't know, you reveal an Iron Core Koa'ki Meiru in hand, and then this destroys all set and spell trap cards on your opponent's side of the field. So best deck uses against Geargia. In phase, Reckoned Power, destroy all their back row. We actually did it to my protege, as I like to call Greeno, or Sir Derpsla, as you remember from the channel. He said armor set 5, and then I just in phase Reckoned Power, and he couldn't recover from it. And then the 1-ofs, the 1 Compulse, the 1 Torrential, 1 Bottomless, 1 Warning. Main deck's 40, so all my decks are 40. On to the extra deck, you do play the 103 Ragna Zero. It's really good against Fire Fist, and it's really good. I like it a lot. The 1 Dweller, I want to play 2, but I don't have to. It's probably one of my favorite XYZs in this format. The 1 Gaga Cowboy for game. The 1 actually new card, the Karen Gorgon Entelumicet Knights. Card is so good. It redirects everything. Redirects MSTs, stops Silent Honor Arcs and stuff like it's so good, and I don't understand why it's 50 cents. 1 Black Ship of Corn. Sends the hands to the graveyard, doesn't destroy them, they don't get their effects. The 1 101, because I like eating stuff. Daiguso Emerald, reuses your Crusaders and puts your Urnites back in the deck. We do play 2 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Tiger King. This is basically what you want to go in turn 1 if you open Ur-Knight. Do this, set Tenki, activate Tenki, set up for next turn. Same exact play. It's so good in this deck. The one Bujinte Kakatsuchi. It's good. Summon it. You have to mill the top 5 cards of your deck. Which isn't necessarily horrible, but it's not the best thing. But it's really hard for your opponent to get around this unless they have like not Mirror Force, but Dimensional Prison, Compulse, Phoenix Wing Wind. It's really hard to get over. One Heartland Draco, which I make a lot because you can just do this 2k for game and your opponent can't do anything about it unless, like I said, they have some way to block it. The one Exciton Knight, I mean, it's Exciton. One Diamond Direwolf, like I said, out to anything. Still love playing this card. I want to play 2, but I can't find the room. Believe it or not, the one Koa'ki Meiru, because this is really, really good against the hands. It is amazing. You swing at it, you detach, you put it back to the deck versus them actually getting off effect. Yes, it puts it back in the deck so they can have more targets, but it prevents the effect from going off. That, and if I don't want to go into Dweller, then I can go into this, because if I'm only dealing with one problem card, I really don't want to waste Dweller. So I'd rather go into this, but I'd probably cut this for the second Dweller if I had it, but for now, this card's really good. And then the last card, Bujinki Amaterasu. It's really good, especially if they targeting your banished cards or putting ones from your graveyard back in your hand. It's just, I don't make it a lot, but when I do, it's a win more card, pretty much. But that was my Koa'ki Meiru Fist deck profile, guys. Always remember to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to try to get some more matches on the channel for you. I've just been busy with work. So always remember to like, comment, subscribe. Later.